Comes up with the ball. Cuts upfield. Hurdles over a couple of people. Snap it. And it's Trey Burton who throws. Mark Sanchez scrambles up the middle. Lost the football.
Welcome to In the Zone with Trev and Suddy. I'm Trev. He's Suddy. After a long week, a lot of things have happened around the NFL. More than likely, probably 2 weeks from now, we'll have our first hockey episode. We're thinking maybe after the regular season starts.
Yeah, like right around the regular season starts. That's when we're going to start hockey. But right now, all football.
Yeah,
all
so
right here.
We're kind of sticking with that right now, and then we'll keep you updated. We'll let you know.
A lot of stuff happened this week, so we're getting as much football as we can. Starting off, we're both Bills fans, so
Very big Bills fans.
We're jumping right to Monday night, Bills versus Jaguars. Now, I know I said like this game could go either way. It really
went in our favor.
It really went in favor of the Bills here. We were up by a lot going. It was like 37.
I think we were up by 27 at the end of the first half.
It was like 37-3.
Yeah.
It was like 37-3 after the first half, and
then they scored a touchdown. Well, after they scored a touchdown, I was like, this might not be good. But I didn't think they were gonna come back with
We held on. Our defense went really strong. Like Von Miller and even DeMar Hamlin really stepping up with Terrell Bernard and Matt Milano gone. Key pieces. We're still functioning. Full speed.
Now, something I saw on TikTok this morning, actually, before I left, was the it was funny. It was like the best. This is like the best Bills team ever, and Milano's gone, and there's two other players gone. So that
I saw this scrolling through Instagram right here. I thought it would be a great thing to see here. Well, first off, DeMar Hamlin got his first ever INT.
So the call that they called was he was like,
Lawrence on the move, launching down the middle, intercepted. Overthrew the man and DeMar Hamlin. A huge roar as one of the most popular, inspiring Bills comes up with the takeaway.
Something insane. The Buffalo Fanatics posted, I think yesterday, Josh Allen's 2024 stats so far in the first 3 games. Second in completion percentage at 75. He's first in touchdowns and interception with a 9-0 touchdown to interception ratio. That's averaging 3 touchdowns per game. And then he has a 133.7 passer rating, along with a .55 EPA per dropback. He's first in all those categories except completion, where he's second. The caption. Yeah, I think it's time to start. It's time to start including Josh Allen in the Pat Mahomes tier. Literally, the top comment was, I don't think Patrick Mahomes should even make the Josh Allen tier.
Now
that's funny.
Now everyone's talking. I'm on Twitter very often. I'm seeing a lot of things by a lot of Dolphins fans, Chiefs fans, a lot of that stuff. They're saying, "Oh, Josh Allen's a turnover machine." How many interceptions? How many fumbles? How many of that does he have this year? 0. He has absolutely none. Now, I saw a TikTok. Somebody went back and did the math. Patrick Mahomes, even combined with everything that's been called back for penalties, has like 91 interceptions or something like that over the seasons that he's been here since Josh Allen has played. So, and Josh Allen only has like 81, 82 and that's calling back with penalties.
Crazy. It's crazy.
And everyone says Josh Allen is a lot worse.
Well, yeah. Well, that's mainly because Patrick Mahomes has 3 Super Bowl titles.
Yeah.
Allen has none yet. But I want to talk about the Seahawks-Dolphins. Seahawks, they're probably the quietest 3-0 team.
Yeah.
We got everyone at full speed performing. It's going really well for them. It didn't help the Dolphins that now Skylar Thompson is injured. What do they have? Like Blake Bortles?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, who was the Kansas City Chiefs backup last year? Wasn't it like,
Well, let's take a
he
look.
played in the Chargers matchup last year when the no, not Carson Wentz.
I know it's not Carson Wentz. What's going
It's
on
not
here?
Carson Wentz.
Everything. Was it Blaine Gabbert?
Blaine Gabbert.
He
Yeah, I
filled the
think
role
that's
of
him.
Chad Henne, who, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it Blaine Gabbert? Was it Blaine Gabbert?
Well, let's take
Yeah.
take a look.
I think it was Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah, he's on Tampa Bay now.
Oh no!
Number 11.
Okay, so it was
someone else.
Probably like Blake Bortles. But anyway, quarterback situation. Long story short, not going too well for Miami. I'm sure Tyreek Hill is probably crying his guts out with
Probably.
fistfuls of cash.
That's fine.
But yeah, like I don't want to be another person to talk about Tua and if he should retire. First off, he should. He's making $53 million a year, and he's got a family and like 2 kids to think about.
I don't even want to talk about kids when it comes to the
4
Dolphins. Look at Tyreek.
concussions in 3 years. 4 concussions in 3 years.
That's not good. And you know, every time I think of somebody with concussions, I honestly go to racing and I think about Dale Earnhardt Jr. because he raced through concussions and he would get out of the car and just throw up for hours. And he had like 20-something concussions over 5 years. Tua is nowhere near that bad, and you know he had a problem with his hands.
The thing is, football concussions, they're
worse.
lot worse. You take a ton of pressure. Like,
Yep.
yeah, you can have like 20 concussions in 5 years, but they could be nowhere along a scale of what Tua has. Like, football, you got like 300-pound men tackling
just
you
running
at
into you.
all times.
Yep. That's not great. I wanted to talk about the Steelers because
Hang on. I would love to see Ryan Tannehill back in the Dolphins. As a Bills fan, I would love to see that.
he loves Buffalo. Because I mean, when we played Miami on Thursday Night Football, he was the only person from Prime that said that we were going to win, and he was right. He's been with
Ryan Fitzpatrick. That was the one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Ryan Fitz. I saw that. I'm like, man, Fitzmagic
Now,
is the best.
what I want to ask you: have you seen the Mr. Brightside video yet?
No.
From the Bills game?
Fill me in.
So, let me see. I probably can't pull it up right now. I'll put it in here. Mr. Brightside, they were playing it in the stadium as a sing-along. They had the words on the one screen at the one end zone, both screens at the end zones, and people are singing along with it. Mac Hollins is over here with an air guitar, playing the guitar, jumping up and down on the field. Dawson Knox is on there. Even Dawson Knox's wife. Even Dawson Knox's wife gets up on TikTok and posts a picture or a video that's like, thinking your husband's doing well on in the game, and then he ends up singing along to Mr. Brightside, and it was hilarious because they're all singing along to it. They're all dancing. Josh Allen's even dancing with them. It was great. It was funny, and honestly, I don't know how you haven't seen that yet. It's been spiraling everywhere, but
Yeah. I want to get to the I want to get to the Ravens versus Cowboys. If there's one quote in life that I will stand by till death, it's whenever Dallas loses, America wins.
yeah,
Whenever Dallas loses, America wins. And the Ravens almost screwed it up. They still got the W. Thank the Lord. They got their first win of the season. And I think the Saints, they're also proving that they're frauds right now.
yeah.
And then the Texans, and then the Vikings. You've watched Tom Grossi before, right?
Yeah, I have.
So you know the whole thing about
Yep.
the Strouds.
Yep.
You watched the? Did you watch the Week 3
I have not seen that.
scriptwriter video.
I have not seen that yet. I
Okay.
probably will now that you say something about it. My phone's probably listening to me, so it'll tell me.
I'm gonna spoil that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil that. I want you to. I want you to see that. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. You're gonna love the ending.
I'll take a look at it.
Like basically this year, Tom Grassi has made like a whole story behind this. Like there's like 8 videos already throughout 3 weeks. We got like a Monday Night Football. We got the 3 weeks of the script. Anyway, any show where like it's really quite cool what he's doing.
You know,
What Tom Grassi's
what
doing, like he connected
So-
all of the.
yeah, I just saw what you said for Josh Allen. I see the Josh Allen ranks this season. It's the NFL on CBS just posted it this morning, I think. 9:26 this morning. Josh Allen's passing rating is first, his total touchdowns is first, total pass to interception ratio is first, and his wins are first. That's all.
Keep saying Allen's or overrated. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you.
I see this picture right now. First player you think of when you see this logo, and don't worry, you guys will see it if you're on YouTube.
What, the Steelers?
Yeah, so it's the Steelers logo. It looks like
I'm
maybe
thinking
a few years ago.
2000s was their peak. I'm thinking Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu,
Do you know the
urinating tree.
Do you know the jokes they have from Ben Roethlisberger now? Like he's fat, like he's like that is the biggest meme.
Oh, did you hear that Brett Favre was diagnosed with has Parkinson's?
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a whole video. It's really controversial right now because when he announced it during a trial, he was like trying to play the sympathy card or whatever, because the first time he ever said that he had Parkinson's, instead of like using it to like raise awareness or something, he said it to try and avoid being responsible for legal issues.
That's not
I mean, involving a lawsuit with welfare. Not really gonna get into it that much, but yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. What I'm seeing right now is NFL on Fox podcast. Okay, Week 4 power rankings. Guess who's first? You bet.
Bills.
It's
Chiefs.
actually the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
We're
Of course it
second.
is.
We moved up 3 spots. So Baltimore took our spot from 8th. San Francisco.
Can I stop you right there? I just want to say to all like the Chiefs glazers, you're not slick by putting the Chiefs in first. They literally won by a shoe size. They won by a flag.
Yep.
And a field goal by a literal point.
Well, the thing is, they won this last game by a not called pass interference.
Yep.
Well, you want to talk? Well, honestly, I want to bring this up because I went back and I reviewed this. I know we're not talking about hockey, but I want to go back and review this. Sabres took on Pittsburgh 2 nights ago, so Tuesday night at the
Yeah,
time.
they won 7-3, right?
Yeah, no, that was the game we won 3-2. So we won 7-3 on Saturday. I was there. And then we beat Columbus 6-1. And then we ended up winning against Pittsburgh on Tuesday night 3-2. I know we're not talking about hockey, but I'm going to bring this up. Sabres went offside. And they had a whole lot of puck luck in the offensive zone and ended up scoring. Anton Wahlberg. It was an offside, and the video coach did not catch it. What's funny
It's
is
a preseason game, though.
Yeah,
It's a preseason game.
I get that,
Doesn't
but
really
the refs
matter.
the refs should be on that stuff, and I get that they're not. It's preseason; they don't
Again,
really
it's
care.
preseason. There's no reason to. And plus,
Well, what I think is funny is the refs standing right in front of the puck, standing right on top of the blue line, right in front. The puck is literally 2 feet in front of him. There's no reason that he shouldn't have called it. You know, and I'm not saying that I should be saying this because I am a Sabres fan. I shouldn't be saying this at all, but there's no reason that shouldn't have been called, in my opinion. I mean, but what?
Okay.
Getting back to these power rankings, an 0-3 team is ahead of half the league. Can you guess which one it is?
What?
Cincinnati Bengals. They're 15th. They are 0-3, and they are 15th on the power rankings.
Because, well, the thing is, what past experiences have shown us is that their season they like to think their season starts in October instead of when it
That's
actually starts.
What a lot of teams are doing right now. If you can believe it, it's Tennessee, New England, and
Hold up. Can
Las
we
Vegas
just-
30.
Can we just talk about Justin Fields with the Steelers?
Okay.
I'm like, the Steelers, they're what, 3-0 or?
Yeah, they're 3-0.
They're 3-0.
They're undefeated.
They're 3-0. Even though he didn't get a touchdown in the first game, we got Justin Fields here on his literal redemption arc. So like basically this is like the same thing with the Bears and QBs. It's basically like the same thing with the Panthers and Sam Darnold and
Yeah.
Andy Dalton so far. Because we got Andy Dalton. He won last week with the Panthers, and now he's going up against the Bengals this week. And then we got Sam Darnold, who's also a 3-0 quarterback.
Yeah.
Like basically, it's like a fever dream with the Vikings losing JJ McCarthy and being 3-0 right now with Sam Darnold. Like basically, in 2020. Everyone would have thought that this was crazy. I'm serious.
What I think is hilarious is that Steelers are 14th. They're literally one spot ahead of the Bengals on the NFL on Fox Podcasts power rankings. That's outrageous.
I understand if you're 2-0 by going into week 3 that you're not super high up, like shown with the Saints. But if you're 3-0, going into week 4, you should definitely be top 10.
Yeah.
You should.
What I'm seeing here is people were taking seats out of the Oakland Coliseum last night.
Well, yeah.
They were
People
like,
are
wow. That's,
People
yeah.
Oh, the Coliseum's a dump.
They're just taking seats right out of it.
It's
That's
done by the end of the month. Which was kind of sad because I really wanted... I've watched a lot of videos on the Oakland Coliseum. I've always wanted to see a baseball game there, like even after it was like
yeah.
because I just would love to see what it's truly like there. Like I've seen like a lot of places like it's closed off, and stuff like that. And I've even seen Raiders signs there, still up through videos. But like, I would have loved to see like go over the whole thing because like there's no security there,
Yeah.
stopping you from going literally
They were
anywhere in
just
the
taking seats
stadium.
right out.
Because like no one gives a
Yeah.
now. No one does. So I would have thought that would have been cool, but like
People were taking stuff out of the KeyBank Center last year. At the end of the year, nobody cared. The security did not. They didn't care. They did not care enough. They just let them walk right out of the stadium. They walk right out of the arena because they just don't care. The team sucked so bad. We'd missed the playoffs for the 13th straight year. Everyone hated Buffalo. Nobody wanted to.
the thing is, the difference is that Raiders and the A's abandoned their stadiums.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the Sabres, like their owner doesn't give a hockey. Wasn't he trying to sell the
Pagula, dude. Terry Pagula is just he's dude.
He knows how to run the Bills.
He knows. He's done great with that. But look what's going on with the Sabres. We suck. We've sucked for 13 straight years. And I mean, I get we're 3-0 in the preseason, but it's the preseason. We still suck. I mean, I get we played 90% of our.
preseason anything doesn't matter. Like
Yeah, I know.
see the Jets, they're 1-1 so far. I think
I
they
think
won.
so.
They won last night. I think. Hang on.
They won like
here.
6-1,
Right
right?
here, 6-1 against the Oilers.
Damn.
Good win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it's preseason and we started all our starters against Pittsburgh, but honestly, Terry should just sell this team. I mean, it's just fold it.
And he doesn't need the Sabres anymore.
No, he doesn't at all.
He's
He
making
doesn't.
hundreds off a seat license. He's making probably millions.
He's gonna make a ton of money at the new Bill Stadium just with those seat problems.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. I think everyone's speaking my mind. I can't wait to never be able to afford to go to a Bills game. I went to the Panthers versus Bills game over the summer, the week 3 preseason game.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like $28 a ticket. I think I still have it on StubHub. I went with my family. It was the atmosphere. Like, you couldn't tell it was a preseason game.
No.
You couldn't. I mean, yeah, we were playing our third string quarterback, which we don't even have anymore. But the thing is, the Bills fans, like, they know that the preseason is most of their only chances. It's probably their only chance to ever see, like, a Bills game.
I went back at the end of 2018. We played the Dolphins. At the time, we sucked. It was $90 for 3 people. It was $30 a ticket for 3 people. And now they're like, what, $150 for a person now? Something like that, maybe more. I mean, that's probably like the cheapest.
Yeah,
it's like
the thing
$150.
is, the Bills are somewhat good.
Yeah. Now, they sucked back in 2018, and
They sucked back in, I went to 2 games, and I was like, it was the 2014 and 2015 season. I have it right here on Memento.
Yeah, I have Memento as well.
Yeah, I love the app. Not sponsored. But the thing is, yeah, I went to 3. I went to 3. I went to 3 games as a kid. Anyway, 2014. Again, like, this is when we were trash. We had, like, Tyrod Taylor as our quarterback. We narrowly beat the Vikings 17-16. This was October 19th, 2014. And then 1 year later, November 8th, 2015, we squished the Fish 33-17.
Yeah, so we switched the Fish when I was there, 41-17.
Also, I was at the game October 11th, 2009, when Buffalo lost by a hockey score. It was 6-3. Mm-hmm. You were little, I
dude.
don't remember it, but I was there.
I was probably 6 months old at that time. Yeah, I was about 6 months old at that time. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, a lot of people complain about that game. What I'm seeing on Twitter right now is a post by Can't Cook JR. Okay. Other than Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, and Rodgers, are there any other generational talents at QB currently playing in the NFL?
Jalen Hurts.
A lot of people are saying that. I'm seeing Hurts. I'm seeing
I'm not putting Burrow up there.
CJ Stroud.
He has not proved
I'm seeing
himself.
Justin Herbert.
Since when?
People are saying Burrow. I don't know.
I don't believe that.
Drake May.
A rookie.
I know. But I mean, is Aaron Rodgers even good this year? Has he been?
He's old.
Yeah.
However, the Jets are 2-1, right?
Yeah. So I mean, he can't be that bad if they're 2-1. But
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Aaron Rodgers.
oh my God.
Bro,
As
it's
of
so difficult
okay,
to-
so as of August 11th, the Detroit Tigers of the MLB had a 0.2% playoff odd chance. 0.2 Detroit Tigers
Yeah.
at August 11th. You know what they're at now? 81.2.
Damn.
In the span of a month and a half. That's about a month and a half. No, sorry.
Yeah.
August,
Yeah,
September.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so a month and a half. That is.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually crazy. So, yeah, let's see. We got Malik. We got everyone's talking about the Maliks going off. We got rookie Giants receiver Malik Neighbors, and then who basically he made Daniel Jones look competent, which is
Yeah.
impossible to do en route to their win, which no one saw coming. Even though that probably makes the Browns one of the worst teams in football right now. And of course, it's the year I get them in my fantasy draft.
Oh
defense.
God. Oh God.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And Malik Willis quarterbacking the Packers en route to their 30-14 win against the Titans, the Malik Willis revenge game. A lot of people are talking about who should be quarterback when Jordan Love returns, but if it were me in the Packers head coach role, I would probably keep Malik in. I would probably keep Willis in until he loses a game.
Yeah.
Like he's on fire right now. 'Cause, like, he wants that role. He's been playing amazing. He really stepped up for Jordan Love. And I think he should keep playing as long as he's doing well.
Now, what I'm seeing is Josh Allen has been named Player of the Week, a league high 13 times since entering the league in 2018.
Not enough, you guys.
Honestly, I agree with that. Not enough.
Let's see. 3 wins this year. 11 last year. 13 the year before. 11 before that, and then 13 before that. Granted, not all of those I'm sure were him, but like I feel like he should be on there more than 13 times. Maybe like 20.
Now, yesterday during his press conference, they did a press conference around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. I didn't hear this personally because I might have tuned out before it happened. Josh Allen explained the approach that led to the Bills' 3-0 start. His words were, "It's a fun and wonderful thing when you got a bunch of guys that don't care about the stats."
Yeah, I saw that.
He does not care
What other people think about him.
that he doesn't care. And
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You want that.
And I don't think Haley Steinfeld is either, because nobody knew she was at the game on Monday until yesterday afternoon. Until someone posted a picture of her with a bunch of like nurse. It looked like nursing staff, but it wasn't. But
yeah. Like I like that Josh Allen has that mentality. He doesn't care what other people think about him. That's so far what's making him great. He's basically, man. He's like probably he's definitely first ballot Hall of Famer.
yeah,
Once he retires.
yeah,
I just hope that he'll also be that person who will take pay cuts to help build a better team around him. Like, that's something you gotta give Tom Brady the credit for. Like, he took pay cuts so his team around him could be as great.
yeah.
And, like, that sure paid off. 6 Super Bowls.
Wow.
Like, yeah. The thing is, I don't really care about what the Chiefs are doing, but just as long as the Bills are doing great, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And we got a lot of great matchups coming up here. As I said, we got the Andy Dalton revenge game. We got the Cowboys versus Giants, which is going to be sloppy. We got last year's tank division, Saints and Falcons, Broncos and Jets. We also got Patriots and 49ers. That's going to be an interesting one. Then, of course, Bills and Ravens. And then Lions and Seahawks. I think those are going to be all the interesting matchups this week. And that is it. That is it for today in the zone. I'm Suddy.
This is Trev. We'll see you next time.